So while I was dicking around checking out the news earlier today, I saw this beautiful piece of information that Attorney General William Barr is stepping down as the Attorney General before Christmas. He is finally jumping off the sinking ship. This is so fucking awesome slash absurd slash I don't even fucking know. Attorney General William Barr leaves after a speech to an International Association of Chiefs of Police symposium in February in Miami. And even in that picture, he looks like stressed the fuck out in that picture, like he knows shit's not looking good, even back in February. Attorney General William Barr, an outspoken proponent of conservative values and an expansive view of presidential power, will leave office before Christmas, President Trump announced in a tweet on Monday afternoon. Trump said he and Barr had a very nice meeting at the White House and that their relationship has been a very good one. Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen will become acting Attorney General, and Donald Trump won't even try to have him confirmed before he has to leave office. I guarantee it's not going to be worth his fucking time. He's had so many acting officials this entire time. So much of his cabinet has been fucking acting department heads. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And I'll bet they were trying to milk as much time out of acting fucking heads of shit as possible, because the acting heads of shit don't have to be fucking confirmed. Here's the tweet. Just had a very nice meeting with the Attorney General. Sorry about that. Just had a very nice meeting with Attorney General Bill Barr at the White House. Our relationship has been a very good one. He has done an outstanding job as per letter. Bill will be leaving just before Christmas to spend the holidays with his family. I'm very curious if Donald Trump pushed him out for not, pushing the voter fraud lie. In a letter to the president, Barr said he is proud to have played a role, and Trump's administration said he would depart December 23rd. Earlier this month, which is in 9 days as of right now. Earlier this month, Barr said the Department of Justice found no evidence of widespread election fraud, directly contradicting Trump's baseless claims that Democrats stole the election. Ahead of the election, Barr had stood by the president, repeating his unsubstantiated claims that mail-in voting... My apologies, that mail-in voting was ripe for fraud. In less than 2 years on the job, Barr emerged as perhaps the most divisive attorney general in recent memory for a series of controversial actions, including his handling of special counsel Robert Mueller's report on the Russia investigation and his repeated false claims about the integrity of mail-in voting. Legacy will be forever stamped by his role in leading the forcible removal of peaceful protesters from Lafayette Square in Washington, D.C. in the summer of 2020 to clear the way for a presidential photo op in front of a nearby church, which the office of the president never contacted, just kind of commandeered the place, and the place, oh, my apologies, the church that he used for this photo op, where he held a Bible upside down like a fucking moron, didn't even really want him to do a photo op there. The government just sort of commandeered the place, and they just attacked a bunch of peaceful protesters to clear a way for the president, the fucking godhead of the cult of the nation, to walk through and go take a picture with the Bible upside down. Duh. Yeah, Bill Barr was one of the people in charge of that. Joint administration, halfway through the president's term, quickly emerged as one of Trump's loyal and effective defenders, but he came under intense criticism from Democrats and many in the legal community, including other current federal prosecutors, for actions that raised questions about the department's independence. How can you expect that department to be independent when the guy heading it is somebody appointed by the president of the fucking United States? Barr was nominated in late 2018 to replace Jeff Sessions, a former senator from Alabama whose time as Attorney General was in large part defined by relentless attacks from Trump in private and in public because Sessions recused himself from the Russia investigation. Yeah, Jeff Sessions wouldn't like blatantly step in and use his position as Attorney General to like obstruct the investigation against Donald Trump. Donald Trump got mad at him and forced him out of the job eventually. Trump considered that unforgivable and sought, but ultimately failed to get Sessions to quash the quash the investigation. Yeah, the one reason why members of Congress viewed Barr, a prominent establishment Republican who had been Attorney General once before under, I forgot that he was also the Attorney General under George H.W. Bush, members of Congress thought that he was a reassuring choice. And yeah, then I didn't know Joe Biden was 6 feet tall. For some reason, I thought he might have been a bit shorter than that. I had heard that Donald Trump is like a very large person. Like he's 6'3". He's 6'3", and I refuse to believe that he is as light as he actually like said he was on the White House report card. He probably weighs about as much as I do. Um, Maybe a little bit less actually because like he's an old man and probably has more body fat. But yeah, Republicans and Democrats alike had their hopes that Barr could bring leadership and a steady hand to the department, which had found itself in the middle of Washington's brutal partisan battle since the 2016 election. And yeah, those were some stupid fucking hopes to have because, of course, Bill Barr is given this job again by the new fucking president. He's gonna simp for the guy as much as physically possible. Hey, what's up, heavy metal? Oh, shit's not going bad. Except for, well, shit's in the grand scheme of things is going like pretty fucking terrible. But this is like the one piece of good of I guess maybe could be good news, but I'm sure is like part of some weird scheme for something bad or otherwise just like really stupid. What we're talking about right now is U.S. Attorney General Bill Barr is resigning. He's going to step down as Attorney General before Christmas. This comes after he refused to peddle the bullshit narrative from Donald Trump that there was like massive amounts of voter fraud. In fact, Bill Barr even like openly contradicted it. He said the Department of Justice could not find any evidence of widespread election fraud. Of course, now Trump cultists are really fucking hate this guy. They're they all think he's a fucking traitor now. And he basically has spent his whole time working as like Donald Trump's government funded defense attorney that he doesn't even have to fucking pay. Democrats after their initial Democrats being cautiously optimistic about that guy was like really fucking stupid from the get-go. Goddamn Democrats thinking the Republicans will ever play fair. The report documented numerous contacts between Trump associates and the Russians, but said the facts gathered did not establish there was a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and the Kremlin. Mueller's team did not draw a conclusion on whether the president obstructed justice. Barr, however, did. Yeah, Bill Barr took this thing that said that it could not draw a conclusion as to whether the president like definitely obstructed justice or not. However, then Barr was like, there is no evidence of obstruction. Hint, there actually was plenty of evidence of obstruction, just it's extremely difficult to prosecute a sitting president with a crime. But this Bill Barr was effectively trying to clear the president of any wrongdoing before that report by the Mueller, that's how you're supposed to pronounce his name, by the Robert Mueller Commission was ever even fucking published. Democrats rightfully accused Bill Barr of baking in the no collusion, no obstruction narrative before anyone else had a chance to see the report. They also weren't alone in that criticism. U.S. District Judge Reggie Walton, let's read some of these other criticisms of Bill Barr. U.S. District Judge Reggie Walton called Barr's mishandling of the Mueller report distorted and misleading. Walton, a George W. Bush appointee who is presiding over a lawsuit seeking redacted portions of the Mueller report, said Barr's actions raised a lot of questions about the Attorney General's credibility. Yeah, no shit. And that was just the beginning for Barr's critics. Love the way that's written. Democrats bristled over Barr's statement that he believed the Trump campaign was spied upon during the 2016 race and his decision to appoint a veteran prosecutor, John Durham, to investigate the origins of the Russia probe. Yeah, it's such bullshit. All of that happened within the first few months of Barr's tenure, dissolving any benefit of the doubt the Democrats and many observers in the legal community had given him. Yeah, why did they ever give that fucking guy the benefit of the doubt at all? It's Bill Barr. And this actually brings up a very valid, problem here that we should talk about a little bit, is, there's this idea the Department of Justice and the attorneys working for it and whatnot are supposed to have a degree of independence, just like the actual judicial branch of the government, the courts. When you have a guy like Bill Barr, who's the Attorney General of the United States, a position which wields an enormous amount of power over the federal over all of the federal attorneys and how they're going to prosecute things, what sort of cases they're going to be fucking dealing with and whatnot, how they're going to handle investigations they're being tasked with. When you have the guy in charge of all this being nominated by the President of the United States, that automatically undermines the independence of that position. And then you get Bill Barr, who basically just viewed his job as the Attorney General of the United States to be the personal attorney for the president, which is not what that job is supposed to be. Yeah, literally this next line of the article says attorney for the president. So am I not wrong? Barr drew fire for other decisions. He didn't show up for a hearing before the House Judiciary Committee during a Nader in tension with the Democrats. Justice Department initially didn't give Congress the whistleblower complaint that detailed many of Trump's actions in the Ukraine affair. Now, why do you think the Justice Department would want a Justice Department run by a guy appointed by Donald Trump? Don't you think there's a bit of a conflict of interest there? For them that would then motivate them to want to suppress complaints that would make Trump look more guilty of doing shit that could get him removed from office. I'm drinking Canadian Club. I forget, is Asahi that's Japanese beer, right? Barr overruled career prosecutors in D.C. in the case of Trump advisor Roger Stone. Barr then instructed them to ask for a lighter sentence. Once again, the president's personal lapdog that has a government salary stepping in on the behalf of the president or his buddies. And yeah, that's what I thought Asahi was Japanese beer. I'll have to give it a try sometime if it's available where I live, which is East Coast. Yeah, it's interesting to finally see one of the biggest lapdogs for the president of the United States step down from power right during the end of Donald Trump's presidency. And it's really making me wonder what kind of weird shit Donald Trump has planned for the very end before he's definitely got to go. Because tonight the Electoral College convened and made it official that Joe Biden is the next president of the United States. Yeah, Bill Barr intervened in the case of Michael Flynn. That guy was a national security advisor, and he pled guilty to lying to the FBI about his contacts with the Russian ambassador. I thought they were gonna try to do that. All the stolen election shit, that was basically trying to build up an atmosphere for a coup, but so much of these so many of these legal efforts, they've all failed. They've all been such miserable failures. And even if they try something like that, the people that Donald Trump and his sphere of people that are still in this sphere of people who are still sycophants for this fucking guy are so laughably incompetent at so much shit that they try to do, that if they tried to do a coup d'etat like that, I think they would miserably fail at it in a really laughable way. However, the very concept of them trying to do such a thing because of the cult of personality that Donald Trump has been building around himself is absolutely fucking terrifying, yet I think is starting to become all too real. Especially, who knows what the fuck is going to happen in 2024. Regardless of how shit goes right now, I do think that on that after noon Eastern time of January 20th, 2021. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the new Borat movie. Yeah, that's how the fuck is Rudy Giuliani still not in jail for trying for basically getting to catch a predator in a Sacha Baron Cohen movie? Sacha Baron Cohen basically Chris Hansen'd him. Sacha Baron Cohen basically pulled a fucking Chris Hansen on the personal attorney of the president of the United States. He, very successfully, too. Yes, you are correct, Danklord. How the fuck is that? I can't believe that's not the end of his. How the fuck is he still allowed to practice law? How the fuck has he not been disbarred yet? And that's just Rudy Giuliani. I think William Barr should also be fucking disbarred. But yeah, not much. Yeah, he definitely thought he was safe because he's this powerful dude who's a lawyer for the fucking president and shit. I actually liked the new Borat movie. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I do kind of feel bad for people from Kazakhstan though, because God, that movie makes them look so bad. And the government in Kazakhstan is dicks, but it's not just the government. That the way he does depict Kazakhstan, it makes them Kazakh people seem. It presents them in a manner that's extremely inhospitable. His speech he gave after that movie came out, I forgot about that one. Yeah, no, I do like Borat movies, but I don't. I think the fucking Kazakh government goes way overboard in how hard they ban that shit because they're dictate the people running that place are kind of iron fisted. However, I also don't blame I don't blame Kazakh people for not liking that movie because it just makes them look bad. Yeah, I know that the whole Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan ethnic not liking each other shit is actually based in reality. Yeah, I'm sure there are definitely some people from Kazakhstan who do find it funny. Just the ones who don't, I completely understand. It is not a charitable depiction of their society. Anyways, back to the Anyways, back to the topic of Bill Barr, why he sucks, and let's go over this shit. And I feel like a lot of this shit is like really good reasons for this guy to just get fucking disbarred. Same with how Rudy Giuliani should be fucking disbarred for a multitude of reasons. Yeah, they don't shoot any of the. They didn't. Yeah, they shoot the. They actually shoot the fucking the scenes that are supposed to be in Kazakhstan in the Borat movies. They shoot in Romania. In both the first one and this most recent one, they've shot them in like parts of Romania. Yeah, yeah, Dank Lord, it is Romania. They Kazakhstan is like. I'm not an expert on what Kazakhstan looks like, but I know a lot of it is like very flat and very grassy with like some mountainous parts. And Kazakhstan is like basically one of those steppe countries. Okay, the Stream Raiders battle is like almost ready to go. Let's talk a little bit more about Bill Barr before we do the Stream Raiders battle. Yeah, Justice Department, with Barr's approval, moved to drop its prosecution of Michael Flynn, although the presiding case and the judge balked at that. Thank fucking God. Then Donald Trump pardoned Flynn the day before Thanksgiving, and Michael Flynn has gone full blown like QAnon dipshit fucknut. And oh yeah, the other day we were like watching a fucking video of his sister singing "God Bless America" at this like right wing bullshit fest down in D.C. a few days ago. And we were watching the video and listening to her sing. It was so terrible. We all wanted to die, and I will not subject my good audience to that again. So, in Flynn decisions prompted an outcry from legal experts and former federal prosecutors raised concern about the politicization of the department under Barr's leadership. I can't believe, though, that people are like shocked that the Department of Justice is getting politicized. Is like becoming politicized by a guy who was appointed by the fucking president of the United States. That inherently politicizes the department. It's fucking news to people that the Department of Justice is being politicized. It's like always been politicized, even when the attorneys general would in the past would be like more independent of the president than fucking Bill Barr is. I can't believe people are. The Constitution enables this kind of shit to happen. Yeah, Jay Scott, don't worry. I'm not subjecting my wonderful audience to that audible torture again. That was terrible. But it really blows my if I can't believe people act like this is so shocking that Bill Barr abuses this position so badly when the way that the Constitution is set up and these presidential appointees and whatnot, like the fucking Attorney General and shit. These people that inherently politicizes the position when it's like some guy that's got to be appointed by the president, and then yeah, they have to be confirmed by the Senate. But how often does the Senate really reject fucking nominees? It's not all that common, unless they're like really bad. Like oh, who was the one? I can't remember the name of that person that got this lady that George W. Bush nominated for the Supreme Court after Rehnquist died, and he nominated fucking Roberts to be the chief, and then nominated this lady to take the seat on the bench that eventually went to Samuel Alito after the Senate told that lady to fuck off. Basically, that's the last time I can remember the Senate rejecting some high-profile appointee that the president makes. But yeah, so Graham and other supporters said that I'm guessing that means Lindsey Graham, and Lindsey Graham is such a fucking Lindsey Graham is so pathetic in how he was like I've said this before. He's so fucking pathetic and spineless in how he was such a vehement critic of President of Donald Trump before the Harriet Myers. That's right, Harriet Myers is what her name was. Thank you very very much, Dank Lord, for reminding me. I very much appreciate it. Myers or Mears, or I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but either way. Yeah, Graham and other supporters said criticism over Barr's actions was unmerited and politically driven. Oh, that's called projecting, my friend. Backers say he has not done anything outside the realm of what any other attorney general you do. You sure about that? Ultimately, it was not partisan battles that Democrats that ushered Barr out the door, but instead his fraying relationship with the president. For much of Barr's tenure, Trump singled him out for praise, calling Barr a credible guy, a tough guy. Which, of course, he would because Donald Trump is a fucking troll. Donald Trump is just the he is the like epitome of the word like of the term idiotic nationalism. All nationalism is idiotic, but there's especially something bad when you really just like drum up the useful idiots with it. Yeah, behind the scenes, Barr was growing frustrated by the president's annoying tweeting. Yeah, if I was working in government, and the president was like tweeting like Donald Trump, I would flip the fuck out. In public statements about the department's ongoing cases, people close to Barr say, "Yeah, if Donald Trump was like fucking with my cases as that I was dealing with as the attorney general by just constantly tweeting stupid shit, I would be fucking fuming." I can identify with Bill Barr here. The Attorney General was sensitive about the perception that he wasn't an independent officer but a political factotum of the president. Well, yeah, of course he's sensitive about that because it was fucking true, and it's definitely something that should not be fucking true, but it is. Well, was. He's on his way out now. Oh, and then there's this thing about Bill Barr issuing new rules for politically sensitive investigations. I forgot about that bit. But anyways, yeah, Barr said he decided to, on his own to intervene after lower level prosecutors submitted their sentencing recommendations in Stone's case. But at nearly the same time, Trump also complained about the case on Twitter, feeding suspicions that Barr was acting at the president's behest. Oh, what a surprise! President Trump, who Barr is like a lapdog, has been demonstrably a lapdog for, is bitching about some shit on Twitter. What do you think Bill Barr's going to do? Do you think he's going to just sit there and do nothing, or intervene like the big Chad? Simple logic. Barr said the president's tweets are making it impossible for him to do his job. He urged the president to stop publicly discussing the department's work. The president did not heed Barr's advice. Yeah, that would definitely cause some fucking friction between them. In the days that followed, NPR learned that Barr told people around him he was considering quitting. The two worked together through tumultuous summer months, but the relationship unraveled after Trump's election loss to Biden. Yup. Which is just made all the more official by the Electoral College officially convening and voting in Joe Biden as the next president today. The two worked together through the tumultuous summer months, but their relationship. Oh, I already fucking read them, an idiot. We all know this. President refuses to acknowledge his defeat. He's still pushing stupid bullshit. Nearly a month after the election, Barr told the Associated Press that, yeah, finally, Bill Barr was just like, "There's no evidence." Bill Barr, the guy who was an ally for Donald Trump for God knows how long, just finally was straight up like, "There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud that would have changed the outcome of the election." And of course, Donald Trump had to fire back, being like, "Bill Barr hasn't done anything and hasn't looked for voter fraud." When asked whether he still had confidence in his attorney general, the president asked, "Ask me that in a number of weeks from now." I'll bet Bill Barr got like kind of forced out. I'm willing to bet Bill Barr got kind of forced out, even though he Even though it seemed like he was also quitting. I don't know. We're not entirely sure. Donald Trump hasn't been openly shit talking him too hard like he does with a lot of the people that he fires. So maybe it is like kind of like a mutual thing, or Bill Barr just quitting. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting little development here in this weird, fucked up political reality show that is the United States of America. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw here, be sure to like and subscribe, and go over to my Twitch channel for live broadcasts. If you would like to support future videos and live streams, go on over to my Patreon. I got links in the description below. Thanks again. Fuck. I can't speak right now. God damn it.